Hello, welcome to Creative Connect Learning online sessions on graphic designing, motion graphic and visual effects. In today's session I'll show you how to create long shadows in Illustrator. Before we start the tutorial, let's have a look what we are going to create today. You have quite often seen these kinds of long shadows in modern logos or in icons. So we are going to create these kinds of long shadow effects in Adobe Illustrator. So let's jump into Illustrator and start our tutorial. We'll start the tutorial by creating a new blank document in Illustrator and with a width of 300 pixels and height of 300 pixels. So we are going to create a logo for After Effects having effect of long shadows over here. So for that we have to create, first of all we have to create a basic structure for the logo. For that we'll create a rectangular shape and then fill it with somewhat purplish color as it has in After Effects logo. I think this one is good, so let's fill it with this color and then we'll create a stroke of pink color as it has in After Effects logo, like this, and we'll increase the size of the stroke. Through stroke menu we'll make it 10 and then we'll create a simple text of AE. So now let's create a text into a new layer and we'll type a text AE over here, AE, and then we'll place it in the center of our logo and change the color of the text. Let's see, we'll take it as a white color and then we'll change the font of our text which somewhat suits to our logo. I think this one is perfect, so I'll scale it down slightly with the shift key so that it scales down proportionately and then move it upwards. Now let's create long shadows. So to create long shadows we have to duplicate this layer. To duplicate this text layer, what we have to do is grab this layer, drag and drop to the new layer. So it will make a copy of the layer, text layer, and then we'll take another copy and hide the top layer because it will act as our text layer for our logo. So we'll hide it and lock our background so that it doesn't get affected. Now we'll grab both the text layer that we have created and make them black. By grabbing one of the text layer, we'll move it slightly downwards in our workspace and then we'll select both the text layer and by using blend mode we'll blend both of this text. Double click on the blend mode to activate the editing options of the blend mode. We'll input option of 100. I think it's perfect, and then we'll decrease the opacity of our shadow or blend that we have created. I'll make it around 65% or a bit down around 55%. Yeah, it's perfect. Okay, then what we have to create, what we have to do is unhide our text. So we are very close to our logo by creating long shadows. Now you can see that we have long shadows outer to our logo. So we have to clip it or cut it from our logo. So to do so, what we have to do is we have to duplicate this layer again and make it, shift it to the top and then select this layer and this layer and go to object menu and make a clipping mask. What this will do is it will make a clipping mask for blend mode. And now let's edit this shadow like this by grabbing the editing point. We'll move the edit points so that it doesn't come out so far. So here we are with our finalized logo with long shadows. So it was a small tip, or we can say that it's a small tutorial on creating long shadows in Illustrator. If you have liked my tutorials or my video, please like and subscribe our channel Creative Connect Learning and get updated on new tutorial releases. Thank you.